Hello, welcome to the TriathlonDan YouTube channel. Welcome to another day of triathlon training. Morning. Hello. Welcome to a walk. I know what you're thinking. This is even boring than the normal stuff, Daniel. Yes, I know. In yesterday's video, I said I'm going to try and be more active in general, try and do more activity. And this is what I'm doing. So it's about 8:30 in the morning, just out for a steady stroll. Nothing too intensive, just out for a walk. With me now working at home for the foreseeable, I don't want to slip into the same habits that I did last year, in that I was basically putting weight on because I wasn't doing enough activity throughout the day. My training is now higher than it was back then, so I'm hoping that doesn't happen. But even still, I want to get into these better habits of doing some activity, not just sitting on my backside, then doing some training, then sitting on my backside again. That might be okay if my training was like really big volume and big hours and all that sort of stuff, but it isn't, so it's not enough. It is absolutely freezing. I've got gloves on, so I can't even like text on my phone, which is good. I can actually take in the scenery and just think and stuff. So yeah, anyway, 20-minute, half an hour walk this morning, nice. Not logging it on Training Peaks, not putting it on Strava. What else do I want to talk about? A few people have asked about, am I going to continue with the daily vlog? Now, I'm not sure if they're asking because they want to see it, or if they're asking because they're thinking, oh God, don't put me through it. I haven't answered it because I didn't know. And if I'm honest, I still don't fully know. But what I do know is that it's looking like I'm going to be working at home for the next few weeks at least. So for that time, I am going to be daily vlogging still, because without the commute, I've got a bit more time in my day, so I'm able to do that. In the evening, I can train about an hour earlier, so I've got time to do it. This is a journey, isn't it? This is you guys see it, and it wouldn't be a journey if it wasn't for you guys and girls, so thank you very much for taking part. So I want to be open and transparent with like when I am able to do these videos and when I'm not. What I have done is, when I did the video about YouTube money a few weeks ago, I said that I was going to be putting the YouTube money towards a project for next year. I haven't done that now. I'm still going to do a project next year. I'll worry about finding the money. Sorry, this year now. I'll worry about finding the money closer to the date. What I have done is spent that money on a new laptop and some. So what I'm hoping is that if I can then go back to the office, then I can continue doing the daily vlog, because my equipment's going to be more efficient. Like when I work with my laptop at the minute, it lags, it crashes, it takes ages to do stuff. If I can really try and make that a bit more streamlined, that will help me. So that's the plan. It doesn't come till the end of the month. I tried to future-proof it spec-wise, so thank you very much for those who helped me out, because I really don't know what I'm doing technology-wise, and it will take me a while to learn, I'm sure, because it's Apple on this one, so we'll see. And yes, that's about it. Anyway, I will see you at lunchtime for a lunchtime run. I hope that came across in the right way. I don't mean to say, oh, daily videos are a chore. I really want to do daily videos. That is the aim, the gold standard for me, I think. I believe that's the way that YouTube channels really grow, by doing more. Anyway, lunchtime run time. So today is a harder run session and an easier bike session. So the run session is a 10-minute walk, 4 times 3 minutes hard, off of 1.5 minutes recovery, and then 15-20 minutes on the other side, just to make it 45 minutes in total. So the intervals are going to be, some will be uphill, some will be downhill, some will be on the flat, depending on the terrain. I'm not going to get too hung up about it. However, in future, I do want to get to a point where I know what my hard pace is, my tempo paces and so on. It's just so hard with like the routes around here. It's not like, oh, there's a few hills. It's like this hill I go up on my lunchtime run. It literally takes me like 8 or 10 minutes to get up. And it's just, you just can't run at a different pace, can you? So I'm going to run to rate of perceived exertion, just run hard. That's probably the easiest sort of pace to go to without using pace as a measure. And I'll see you on the other side, but I'm gonna press on these. Session done, stats on screen as per normal. That was hard. I've done 42 and a bit minutes, just over 5 miles. Those 3-minute intervals were really hard. They all fell on an uphill bit, and I think mentally that makes it tough, because you don't feel like I didn't feel like I'm running very fast. It's like it's pushing on really hard but not actually moving very fast. So I might try and do that in reverse next time and do the efforts on the flat or downhill. I don't know, I need to find a loop that is undulating rather than just outright hilly to do these sorts of intervals on, or go on the treadmill. But I just wanted to validate the pace that I run on the treadmill to the pace that I run on the road, and I haven't yet done that. Anyway, I'll see you later on for a bike ride. This triathlon stuff's hard, isn't it? So I'll show you how cold it is. Good evening, bike session time. But if I'm honest, I'm really not happy with tonight. I just finished work a little bit late, then I had tea, sat down, felt a bit tired. I thought I'll just close my eyes half an hour, Had a terrible nap because Liz was playing the TV really loud downstairs. Anyway, I just don't stick to enough of a schedule. When I've got the whole evening, I leave the whole evening and don't nail it. So it's now 9 o'clock and I've only done half an hour in zone 2. But if I'm honest, I had to absolutely battle with myself to get myself out of the house onto the bike. I should have done an hour and a half session tonight. That's why I had an easier, I didn't have an easy run today, did I? I had a hard run, but the session was tempo and a little bit of sweet spot, a good bit of volume, but it just hasn't happened. Anyway, better than nothing, better late than never. I need to really kick my arse into gear. I'm, constantly over this week and the next few weeks, I'm thinking about, talking about and organising events, races, that sort of thing. And it's all going to be a waste if I'm not anywhere near what sort of fitness I want to be. So I've got to put my finger out, got to get on top of it, particularly on the bike for what I've got planned. So yeah, anyway, happy with that, sort of, I suppose. I don't know, just keeping it real, whatever. So that is the end of today's video. I can only control the future. Let's do better tomorrow. Thank you very much for watching though. If I'm honest, I didn't want to end this video by saying, oh, the ride didn't happen at all. So thanks very much. Hope your training's going well. Feel free to let me know how it's going down below. I do love to hear how people's training are going, particularly if you're struggling at the minute or particularly if you're smashing it at the minute, just let me know. Anyway, I'll see you tomorrow at 4 PM. Let's do better.